as if it might cost me my marriage and my family. I was in Moscow when the twins took their first steps, in Kosovo when Kev broke his arm, and Mazar al-Sharif on their first day of kindergarten.
"Minute from minute,"
said Liz.
"You'll probably see more of the boys this month than you have for the past 2 years. Maybe you'll even like it."
Coffee's ready. I splashed some milk into it, and I'm about to leave the plastic bottle on the table for the boys when I remember that Kev won't touch milk if it's the slightest bit warm. I put it back into the fridge. The thing is, I do like it, having the guys around, even with the hassles. Liz was right about that. I guess it was always easier to let her do most of the parenting, or whatever you want to call it. Turns out that routine stuff is when you really get to know your kids. I forgot how much fun they are, their bursts of insight, the earnest concentration they bring to certain tasks. How much I missed them. This Renaissance thing, though, I'm not looking forward to that. After a long and traffic-choked drive, I'm guessing it will be a hokey and overpriced tour through what amounts to a faux Elizabethan amusement park. Costumed knights and ladies, jousts and fake swordplay, jugglers and magicians, not my kind of thing. Not at all. I tried to promote an O's game, a trip to the zoo, a movie and pizza, but the boys wouldn't budge. They've been relentless about the festival ever since they caught the ad on TV. By now, I've seen it too, because the kids taped it and forced me to watch. A knight in shining armor gallops into the foreground. Behind him, a half-timbered facade bristles with wind-whipped pennants. Huge lance in hand, the knight reins in his horse, lifts his faceplate, and in hearty Elizabethan English invites one and all to "Get thyselves to the Maryland Renaissance Fair." It all seemed kind of lame to me, and I made the mistake of saying that to Liz last night on the phone, looking for a little good-natured mutual grumbling about parenthood. What I got instead was a chilly lecture from my wife. Didn't I get it, that what parents enjoy is their kids' enjoyment? What did I think, that Liz was crazy about Barney, Teletubbies, Return of the Clones?
And here I was going to compliment you on finding something that fit in so well with their after-school enrichment program,
Liz said.
I should have known.
I didn't have a clue about any after-school program, and that, unfortunately, became crystal clear. She explained. The boys had been up to their ears in Arthurian lore. This had gone right by me. Although once Liz mentioned it, I realized the kids had been rattling on about the Round Table and Merlin, and they had spent hours out in the backyard dueling with plastic swords. Plastic swords that, yes, they brought in their suitcases. Okay, so I demonstrated a lack of curiosity about the plastic swords. Is that so bad? Or is Liz right, and I'm the most self-absorbed parent on the planet, unlike their tuned-in mother up in Maine? Maine. I dropped down into the chair in front of the iMac in my study. Could she have moved any farther away without expatriating? The answer, of course, is yes. She could have gone to Alaska, Hawaii, L.A. She could have gone lots of places, but I tap a key and wait for the screen to shimmer out of sleep mode. My segment, Afghan Wedding, was all wrapped and ready until 9 last night, when I got the word that the addition of some promotional clips meant I had to cut another 2 minutes. I made the logical cuts last night, but I still need to lose 44 seconds. The segment's only 7 minutes long now, so cutting is harder. Whatever goes at this point will be something I don't want to give up. Originally, Afghan Wedding was part of an hour-long special about Afghanistan, pegged around a Donald Rumsfeld "we haven't forgotten you" visit to that beleaguered country. I got a nice long interview with the Secretary of Defense about the state of the post-war recovery. I interviewed Karzai. We got some excellent tape of the crew working on the reconstruction of the Kandahar-Kabul road. And then there was a pastiche of feel-good stuff about life in liberated Kabul and Kandahar. Girls going to school, the opening of a health clinic for women, exhilarated Afghanis listening to music, dancing, capped off with the wedding. Afghan couple celebrates long postponed nuptials.